Hey guys, we did it. We did it. We actually convinced Microsoft to reverse their DRM policies. This has got to be one of the biggest achievements for gamers in like ever. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this big of a backlash and a reversal on this kind of stuff since the ending to Mass Effect 3. It shows, it proves that when the consumers complain enough that they will reverse the policy, that we do have voices, that we aren't just sheep. It makes me hopeful for the future. It really does. Yeah. See my shirt? Don't hate the player. Don't hate the player. Exactly, Microsoft. Do not hate the player. Because that's what it showed that you were doing. You were hating on us. You didn't seem to be... Yeah. Of course, some people are complaining that when they took out all this stuff, they got rid of that whole sharing 10 games with your family and all that, and they're blaming the people that complained. They're blaming us. No! Blame Microsoft. They did it. They could have kept that in the system. They just did because they were childish, and they were like, ugh, well, we're not going to make money on that, so fuck you. We're going to take something out of there that's actually cool. And also, about that, how many people out there actually have family members that play video games? I mean, I have maybe one or two cousins, but after that, nobody. Not a single other person in my family plays video games. I'm pretty much the biggest gamer in my family, besides one of my other cousins. And it wasn't even specific on the details about that, whether you could do cousins. And why was it limited to just family? Because they knew family members wouldn't use that feature that much, so they didn't want to put it for friends? Here's the other thing. There's been rumors that whole 10 sharing thing was only going to be like demos of the game, or only let you play for like an hour. So, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's not a big loss for me, at least for me personally. But, the thing is, I'm still going to be getting the PS4. And here are the 3 reasons why. Number 3. Backwards compatibility. While both the Xbox and PlayStation 4 have pretty much denied having backwards compatibility in their systems for like the PS3, for the PS4, and for the Xbox 360 and the first Xbox for Xbox One, the PlayStation 4 has this sharing or streaming service known as Gaikai or whatever it's called, that will allow you to buy some PS3 titles, and that's pretty much better than what we're getting for the Xbox for backwards compatibility. Of course, this is just what I know right now. We may hear differently in the next couple weeks, and oh yeah, I'm sorry about how long it took my last video to come out. The person who does my editing was having difficulties with his computers, and because of how long a video it is, it takes a while. So I'm just going to say this for right here and now. If by the time this thing is uploaded and all that stuff is irrelevant, sorry, but I hope you still enjoy the video anyway. Number 2, that fucking Kinect. It's still, there hasn't been any word as to whether the Kinect still has to be plugged into the system. So as I'm concerned, it still has to be plugged in. No. Not so much. I'm not going to allow that. Well, with this whole Prism thing that's been going on the past couple of weeks, with the whole, with that whole Edward Snowden thing, I'm not underestimating the U.S. government or Microsoft. I'm not going to underestimate it again, or I should say be optimistically naive about them. This is a camera that's on all the time, plugged in your system. And with the whole Prism thing, it was shown that Microsoft was one of the first companies to be a part of that. So yeah, not so much. I'm not going to be a part of that. And don't get me wrong, I still will eventually buy the Xbox One, but you can be damn sure I'm not going to keep that thing plugged in. Anytime my system is off, no. And for the number one reason why I'm still getting the PS4, Microsoft broke my trust. They broke our trust. When they tried to pull that shit, when they tried to get money off of our used games, off the games we already paid for, it pissed me off to no end. Oh my god, you guys probably saw the first video I did and how fucking pissed I was. Oh, and sorry it got cut a little short. It was due to editing problems, and we were gonna show the whole rest of the video, but by the time that was coming out, E3 had come and some of the stuff was irrelevant. But it's really gonna take a lot for me to trust Microsoft again. It is, and really, people. And here's a few things that the PS4 does have over the Xbox. I guess this would be part of one. I guess the whole broken trust thing was the biggest part, but instead of DDR3 RAM, it has DDR5, which is a lot faster. For a chip, for a processor, it has AMD, which is worlds faster than whatever the Microsoft brand processor they have in the Xbox One. USB, was it 2.1? Or no, USB 3.0 and Bluetooth 2.1. Yeah. Also, if you guys are expecting me to be reviewing and ranting about video games all the time, that's not what this vlog or web series is going to be about. It's pretty much whatever I feel passionately about that week. So it can be anything from video games to movies to TV shows to books to politics, especially politics. But I'm not going to rant on that too much because these pretty much are just my emotions. I'm not going to be up for any political debates. So if you're going to put in the comments below all this shit, I'm not. This isn't up for debate. This is just how I feel. These are what my feelings are, and I'm just going to put them out there. But also, yeah, that's all I can really say at this point. All that shit with the Xbox, and don't worry, when the PS4 comes out, I will be doing a kind of unboxing and reviewing of. Do a little review on it, but also with Watch Dogs. But right now, I'm just gonna be doing these little vlog type things until I can get my computer built. Actually, depending on how good my birthday is next month, I should be able to actually build it in the next 2 months or so, which will be really great. And I'll be able to show you guys some good edits, make this show a lot more entertaining, I guess. But actually, let me show you let me show you the PC. There it is. That's my PC. I'm kind of using it as a stand right now because I don't have a stand, and I'm using my iPhone right now as a camera because my camcorder, I can't really plug into anything because my computer's a piece of shit. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm just so impressed and yet disappointed in Microsoft. Impressed that they reversed all that stuff, but the childish part about the family sharing thing, yeah, that was just plain bitchy, I guess. But this is a quick one. I just wanted to put out this video. It's probably not as entertaining as I want it to be, but I'm sure next week you guys will have a more entertaining video. But for right now, this is Riley Percival Miller signing off.